friends, welcome to Chemistry Chance. In this video we are learning chemical dynamics. So what is the difference between chemical kinetics and chemical dynamics? So chemical kinetics are those which deals with the rate of reaction and the speed of a reaction. So these are called chemical kinetics. And chemical dynamics are those which deals with the rate and the mechanism of a chemical reaction. So these are called chemical dynamics, and it also involves how energy is transferred among the molecule. They undergo collision in gas phase and a condensed phase environment. So now we move on to the classification on the basis of a rate. So there are three types of reactions. So first is instantaneous reaction. So in this, the rate of reaction is very fast. For example, AgNO3 plus NaCl, they give AgCl plus NaNO3. In this, AgCl is formed very fast and they give white precipitate. And the second reaction are slow reaction. In this, rate of reaction is very slow. For example, rusting of iron. And the third reaction are moderate reaction. In this, the rate of reaction neither occur very slow and nor very fast. And these reactions are used in labs. So the examples of these reactions are Haber's process, that is N2 plus में 3H2, they gives 3NH3, that is ammonia. Now classification on the basis of their mechanism. So there are four types of reactions. So first is elementary reaction. In this, they are the reaction which completed in single step. So these example are H2 plus I2, they give 2HI. And the second is complex reaction. In this, elementary reaction occur in various steps. So the example is O3, they give O2 plus O, and O3 plus O, they give 2O2. So this is a complex reaction. And third is a parallel reaction. In this reaction, there are at least one reactant is common. For example, this is a reactant A, and there is a rate K1 and there is a K2. So there is product B and there is a C. So this is a parallel reaction. And fourth reaction is consecutive reaction. In this chemical reaction, product is formed through the reactant in which one or more intermediate can be formed. Like that, in this A is a reactant and in this intermediate is formed and product is formed. So these are called consecutive reaction. Now we study molecularity. Molecularity. So the number of molecules of reactant taking part in elementary reaction. So these are called molecularity. So in this 3A, they gives B. So in this there are 3 molecules of A. So there are 3 molecularity. And in this reaction there is A gives C plus D. And in this only one reactant is present. So there is molecularity is 1. And in this reaction NH4NO2, in this they give N2 plus 2H2O. So in this only one reactant is present, so their molecularity is 1. And the next example is 2N2O5, they give 4NO plus O2. In this there are 2 molecules of N2O5, so their molecularity is 2. And the next example is 2NO plus O2, so they give 2NO2. In this, there is 2 molecules of NO and 1 molecule is of O2, so there is 2 plus 1, 3, so their molecularity is 3. And in this only elementary reactions have molecularity. Now we move on to the order of reaction. Order of reaction. The sum of the coefficient of their power of their reacting species that are involved in the rate of reaction. So this is a reaction. They form product. So the rate of reaction is equals to K into A. and in this A is active mass and A is equals to gamma into Cm, and in this gamma is activity coefficient and Cm is molar concentration, and in this K is rate constant. For example, if there are 3A that gives B, so the rate of reaction is Ka raised to the power 3. So in this, order of reaction is 3. So the next example is, that is 2A plus B, so they gives C. So the rate of reaction is K into A raised to the power 2 and B raised to the power 1. So the order is 2 plus 1. So it is equals to 3. So the order is 3. Determination of the order of reaction. So first method is by experimental method. So this is the reaction A plus B that gives C. So the rate is equals to K into A raised to the power P and B raised to the power Q. And this is the example. So now we find the value. So this is R1, this is R2 and this is R3. So R1 divided by R2. So it will be equal to K divided by K2 . So R1 divided by R2 is equals to R1 this and R2 this. So 10 raised to the power minus 3 divided by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 is equals to, and this is R equals to K into A, that is 0.01 raised to the power P into B 0.01 raised to the power Q divided by K 0.02 raised to the power P 0.01 raised to the power Q. Now K is cancel out and 10 to the power minus 3 cancel out. So this is equals to 1 by 2 is equals to 0.01 divided by 0.02 raised to the power P and 0.01 raised to the power Q. So this is the same, so this is cancel out. So 1 by 2 is equals to 0.01 divided by 0.02 raised to the power P. Now it is equals to 1 by 2, and now we remove this decimal, so it will be equal to 1 by 2 raised to the power P. In this, base is same, so the power is same. So there is 1. P is equals to 1. Now we find the value of Q. Now R1 divided by R3. So R1 is 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 10 to the power minus 3, and this is equals to K A, this is 0.01 divided by 0.01 raised to the power P and 0.04 raised to the power Q, and k will be cancelled out and 10 to the power minus 3 will be cancelled out. So it will be equal to 1 is equals to 0.01, 0.04 raised to the power q, and this is also cancelled out. And if we remove this decimal, so this is equals to 1 by 4 q. Now in this base is not same, so the value of q is 0 and the order of reaction is equals to sum of their power of their coefficient. So it is equals to p plus q, and the value of p is 1 and the value of q is 0. So this is the first order reaction. Now the second method is we find order of reaction by the units of rate constant, and this is the formula, that is moles per liter 1 minus n per second. And in this, if we put the value of n is 0, so they gives moles per liter 1 minus 0 per second. 1 minus 0, that is equals to 1. So this is moles per liter per second. And if we given moles per liter per second, so we can say that this is a zero order reaction. And if n is equals to 1, so moles per liter, there is 1 minus n is 1, so per second. So 1 minus 1, this is 0. So this is 0. So the unit is per second. And if we have unit per second, so we can say that this is the first order reaction. And if n is equals to 2, now put in this equation, so moles per liter 1 minus 2 per second. 1 minus 2, that is equals to minus 1. So per moles liter per second. So this is the unit of second order reaction. And third method is a differential method. Now the third method is differential method. In this is a reactant and this goes to product. So in this A goes to B, so their concentration will reduce to C1 and their rate is R1, and after this their concentration reduces to C2 and their rate will be R2. So the rate is equals to R1 is equals to K, R1 is equals to K into C1x, and R2 is equals to K C2 raised to the power x. Now dividing R1 by R2, so it is equals to K C1x divided by K C2x. K is cancelled out and C1 by C2 raised to the power x taking common. Now taking log both the side, so it is log R1 by R2 is equals to log C1 by C2 raised to the power x. And from mathematics, log A divided by B is equals to log A minus log B. Apply this rule into there. So equation will become, this is log R1 minus log R2 is equals to, and log A to the power x. So in mathematics this is x into log of ax. So put here, so it is equals to x log of a, x log of c1 divided by c2. Now this is log a by b, so put this rule into here. So this is x log c1 minus log c2, and there is log r1 minus log r2. Now find the value of x from there. So this is log r1 minus log r2 divided by log of c1 minus log of c2. So from the value of r1, r2 and c1, c2, we find the value of x. Now the next method is by mechanism. In this, A is a reactant and they form A2, and this is a fast step and their rate is K1 and their rate is K2 in backward direction. So A2 form product that is C2 and this has rate K3. So the rate of reaction depend on slow step. So the rate is equals to K3 into A2. This is our first equation. Now we find the value of A2. From this, R1 is equals to K1 into A, and R2 is equals to K2 into A2, and in this R1 and R2 are equal, so K1 A is equals to K2 A2. So K1 by K2 is equals to A2 by A, and K1 by K2 is equals to Kc A2 A. Now we find they are from A2. So A2 is equals to A into Kc. Now put the value of A2 from there into equation 1. So the equation will be rate is equals to K3 into A into Kc, and in this K3 into Kc into A, and in this K3 into Kc is equals to K. This is a constant and A. So this is first order reaction. So these are the basic concepts of chemical dynamics. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.